Hello, I'm Jeff Williamson, and I'm one of the founders of Global Alliance Strategic Communities. And it's my privilege and honor to be able to introduce to you the International Square Mile Membership Program. SMM is funded through the generous donations of our supporters and our annual fundraising efforts. These funds are then redirected towards various SMM community projects as well as other nonprofits whose community's work is in line with our mission. The SMM mission is to bring together Black churches and Black businesses into a membership organization designed to eliminate or greatly reduce the socioeconomic, spiritual, financial, and physical problems that plague Black communities worldwide, one square mile at a time. Our Square Mile membership programs have already played a great role in improving the visual quality of communities. With the introduction of the new pilot church membership organization, SMM has the unique ability to transform underserved neighborhoods into thriving, self-sufficient communities. Our membership organization recruits churches willing to support the immediate community around them, one square mile, and meet their needs over the next few years and beyond. The SMM system is unique, and the following slides will show how our system will organize an area around the church that's equal to 5 blocks to the north, south, east, and west of their location, making them the center of a geographic square mile. Our goal with this presentation is to allow the future churches to view this presentation today and in the future to visualize their organization inside these square mile communities. As you see here, our predefined communities begins with establishing a border that each church will be responsible for overseeing. Here is an overlay of a map in the state of Indiana, the city of Indianapolis, and there's a map, all these houses and everything here. This borderline drawn here represents one square mile area. Next, the membership churches inside this area will allow our program to assist them with caring for the community. And what we mean by membership churches is that once that square mile is drawn, any church found within that one square mile area will share the same square mile. So it can be 5, maybe 10 churches inside of one square mile area, therefore spreading the funding and spreading the help and reaching the people at the point of their needs much easier and more proficient. Churches agree to be active within this community by picking up trash and performing other visible things for the community. For instance, removing graffiti, mowing down overgrown lots, boarding up unsafe homes, and doing a lot of widow work for those women who've been left without husbands. Now, of course, since this is a membership organization, memberships have benefits, and our benefits include a digital marketing package that's like a website, a mobile app, and other things like that, QR codes, a bunch of things. It also includes money, a $500 outreach budget each and every month, and that figure will grow all the way to $2,750 if you're in the United States, and $1,875 if you're in Africa. Each month you'll receive that money, and it grows from the day you've been in all the way up to those amounts. And you also receive a $250 monthly budget every single month to shop in our GSS business directory. All the businesses who participate with us, 20 businesses per church, they go on an exclusive Square Mile membership directory for business owners, and churches, all of our churches, thousands of churches will be given $250 per month to shop in this directory. So if we have 1,000 churches, that means 250,000 churches, $250,000 per month is spent in this directory. How can a business say no to that? That's a great perk. And of course, there are rules. There's rules to everything, right? But it's not a catch. It's just rules we lay out to have a smooth running of the program itself internationally. First, pastors must agree to become a pilot organization that will help get the program ready for the international rollout. A pilot church means our first 50 churches, what we do is we say, hey, we're going to give you the program, and we believe the program's going to work exactly the way we tell you it's going to work. But as a pilot church, you let us know if the website's not working right, or the mapping's not working, or the communication or the back office not working. Whatever's not working, we believe everything works. But if there's a flaw in the program somewhere that we have not identified as of yet, please let us know. As a pilot organization, we want you to let us know. You'll do that for a few months and then let us know, say, hey, program looks good to me. And then once you give us that okay, that thumbs up, we'll roll it out international to the Caribbean and to Africa and other places. Now, churches must also occupy a building. Now, we've had some good folks want to become a part of this program, but they have a church in their home. When I first started, I had a church in my home as well, but they had a church in their home. But for this program, since it's going to attract people in the community, we don't want it to be in your home. We want it to be in a building that everybody in the community know is a church. So no libraries, no renting space in hotels, none of that, because this is going to attract a certain type of person, and we don't want to run into problems with where you lease your room or your space out. Has to be a church, or you can even share a church. You can be in the basement of a church. You can share a church, and both those churches can be in square mile with the equal budget, equal method of doing things, and all of that. So you also must provide. This is probably the most important thing. Give us 4 square mile representatives who operate the program in the church. We don't want to pull a pastor away from anything the Lord may have called him to do. So we asked the pastor to pray about it. Careful, give us 4 members of your church. Your outreach team will work. Give us 4 members of your church that we can train about the program, and they will run the program. They'll be taught how to update your website, how to operate the broadcast live software, how to operate all the products. They'll be taught how to contact us, how to give a report once a month, and how to reach people at the point of their needs, and how to keep the people they meet the needs for, how to keep their information confidential. They'll be taught all of that stuff. So give us 4 square mile reps, and we'll get the job done. So the pastor can just concentrate on preaching and going to visit the sick and whatever the pastor does. And that's it for that. Now, a church also must be fully enrolled in 60 days. We would like for you to get started as soon as possible, but we set aside 60 days for a church to get fully enrolled. That sounds like a long time, but what is 60 days to a forever program? It's not. So for 60 days, fully enrolled means you give us the 4 square mile representatives. We understand the square mile, the addresses that are in it, and where to go. Your products are in place. You received all your products. The debit cards are set up where you can receive your funding every month from the outreach money and the shopping money. And also there's a sign to go in your yard. Every church that joins us for the pilot and beyond, they get an 18 by 18-inch sign in their yard with the Global Alliance logo on it. And then we tell the world that if you live within 5 blocks of one of these signs at a church, you're going to receive some help. And so that's what is important about this program, to let the world know, nationwide in the world know, that if you live in a square mile neighborhood, help is on the way. That's great. And then you must agree to spend the shopping budget. When we give you the shopping budget money, the $250 a month, you have to spend that in the directory. Not $245, not $249, but $250 a month. And we're making that mandatory because we're giving you the $250. We want you to spend it in the directory because that's part of the draw we give to the business owners to become, that's part of their membership benefit package. Just like you get to shop in the directory, they get to have their company in the directory. So it's important that that works like that. Now, we're a membership organization, and how we fund ourselves through through the membership fees. Now, all of our business owners, local, regional, national, and international, their business membership package costs money. And in that membership package, they receive the directory listing. They also receive digital products as well, website, mobile app. They receive a lot of things, about 14 different benefits for becoming a part of this program. Now, businesses also receive a system guarantee that if they don't make the amount equal to or greater than what they spent on the program each year, we'll refund the difference. So if the program costs $4,000 a year, it doesn't. If the program costs $4,000 a year and they only made $2,500, we're going to refund 1,500. But the good news, this unmatched guarantee, is that we'll give them the second year for free. So you can't meet that anywhere. You can't beat that guarantee anywhere. So it's really a no loss guarantee. So we're looking forward to black businesses all over the world to be a part of what we're doing because it's a good program. And this is where my heart is. If you really want to serve people like I do, this is the one of the best parts about the program. We know that America is a little different than Africa and the Caribbean. A lot of those places struggle. Their people are struggling. So the good news is if your church desires to purchase a pilot membership package with the SMM, we're going to sponsor two churches outside of America. One might be in Jamaica, one might be in Kenya, one might be in Nigeria, and one might be in Ghana. Might be two in Jamaica or two in Kenya. But we'll sponsor two churches in your name, and they don't pay. But we'll sponsor two churches in your name. So you'll get a plaque with both of those churches' pictures. At the bottom of that plaque, you'll get a plaque with about 3 months of the time you enroll. And it'll have that in there, them thanking you for sponsoring them. Because face it, without you, they couldn't do it. So we appreciate that. But also, if you're a business owner and you purchase one of our pilot membership packages, we'll also sponsor two businesses in your name. And you'll also get a plaque thanking you from the third world countries who are also part of the program, who receive a monthly expense for directory shopping, who receive outreach funding. They receive all that. An American dollar goes a long way as of now, 2025. It goes a long way, and so we're happy to introduce this program as well to our system. Listen, a heartfelt thank you for attending this presentation and being a part of what we do. We'll start doing these live in the next month. We'll start doing these live on Tuesdays for churches and Thursdays for business owners, potential business owners. During this time of the presentation, they'll be able to ask whatever questions live, and we'll be able to give you the answer that you need. Some of the questions they ask is, when does the funding start? When do they start receiving their money each month? Another thing, question we have is, what if two churches are right across the street in the square mile? Can they both do it? Yes. So there's a lot of questions they ask that we've been asked over the years we've been putting this together. And so we'll be happy to answer any question that you desire on any live presentation. Until then, we're going to push you to our website, www.globalliancestrategiccommunities.com. On there, we hope to answer every question that you have. If not, you can hit us on info at globalalliancestrategiccommunities.com, and we'll be sure to follow up your question, or even give us a call through our WhatsApp, and we'll be happy to answer any question that you may have. We want you to be happy, and we believe we can bring what we say we're going to bring. So we're looking forward to meeting you and having you work. So until then, hope to see you in a community near you soon. God bless you.